It's Thursday night, and it's time for the North Carolina Vinyl Picker. And on this episode, we're going to talk about Brain. Yes, the Brain record label is what we're going to talk about. The second in our series. We started with Vertigo, we went to the Brain, and then next week we will do another record label. Well, Brain was from Hamburg, Germany, based record label. They founded in 1972. And they're now inactive. And a lot of the bands that came out during that time were Neu, Cluster, Jane, Embryo, Popovo, Birth Control, and some of the records that I have here that I'm going to show you and share with you. The first band I'm going to share is a band called Novalis. And they came from Hamburg, Germany. They were a progressive rock band, krautrock. And they were active from 1971 to 1985. And here's one of their albums. And this one here is on the Brain label. This is a fantastic band. If you love prog, these records I'm going to show you tonight are must-haves. Here is Novalis again, with the Banished Bridge. And that's again on the Brain label. I think the orange is the first release. And the green is the second release. Somebody out there could let me know. This album is called Sumberland Bend Novalis. This was Concerte. This is a live Novalis album. I was all in on these guys. I think I'm only missing one album. Brandung Novalis. We'll give these guys a listen. You're gonna love them. If you love prog, you would love this band. Verschmeiten Leiten Hort Novalis live. So there's my Novalis albums. I got quite a good start on them. They have a few more records. I've listened to all of them. SFF. Anybody out there ever heard of SFF? Schnicki, Furs, and Frawling. And they were in the Brain catalog of 60-010. Yeah. The undisputed classic of German prog from 1976. Their debut album sold a mere 12,000 copies. And these guys were just incredible. This is a fantastic record. And again, if you love prog, this is a must-have. SFF. Next on the hit parade, Claus Schulz. This album here, Moon Dawn, I found last week when I was over in Kannapolis, North Carolina. He had this in the bin for $20, and I couldn't get it in my hand fast enough. Claus Schulz was born 1947. He died just a couple years ago. And he was a German electronic pioneer. He used the alias as Richard Wafred and was a member of Tangerine Dream, Ashra Temple, the Cosmic Jokers, before his 60 self-releases were after that. But yes, he was a member of Tangerine Dream and Ashra Temple with an alias name before he struck out on his own and made lots of solo records. The records are fantastic. So if you like Tangerine Dream or Synergy, Vangelis, you probably would love Claus Schulz. This next band, Harmonia, was a West German band supergroup formed in 1973 with members from Cluster and Neu. So there was members of Cluster and Neu, and then they joined up together and became Harmony. And this album is called Deluxe. And it's on the green label, which I think the green label is the reissue, if I'm not mistaken. Excuse me. These albums are really good. if you like electronic music that just kind of like drone, it just kind of goes, just kind of goes through like that, kind of be like when you're out mowing your grass type stuff. It's good, I guess, for background stuff. It's not really my cup of tea as much as I like more melodic music, but it's not bad. It's just different, put it that way. So if you like Noi and Cluster, and you'll probably like Harmonia and things, how it came from them. And then I got one more band for y'all out there. This band here, his name is Grobschnitt. And I've been listening to this band for, seems like since I was born. But my bro, John, up in New Jersey, turned me on to these guys. And then I kind of had to go back in the catalog, and I had to go forward in the catalog. But I pretty much got a complete catalog tonight of all their records, except for their last couple. They're not on Brain. So, yeah. This is their self-titled Grobschnitt album. This one was a hard one to find. This one's not so easy to get. Grobschnitt Illegal. This is a later one they did. It's on the black. Yes, never seen that before. On the Brain, the Black Brain. The Black Brain. Sounds like could be a name for a music group. Okay, how about Grobschnitt? This is Jumbo. I have Jumbo in German too, but the Jumbo German I showed you last week, that's on Vertigo. That's correct. This is Jumbo. And this was the very first album I believe I ever heard of Grobschnitt that John turned me on to, was Merry-Go-Round. The Merry-Go-Round. Grobschnitt was from West German. They existed from 1970 to 1989, and then they're described as a style of solar music. They mix psychedelic rock and hard rock. Here's Razia, one of their later ones with the black again. Grobschnitt, Rock Pommel's Land. Another one of the first ones I heard from John was Rock Pommel's Land and Merry-Go-Round. Could have been this one I heard first. Could have been Merry-Go-Round. These are both right in there as probably their best two albums. And then there's also Ballerman. Grobschnitt Solar Music Live. That's on the... and then Vol Mall Live. Grobschnitt Live. It's live, it's live. And then I got this one here I wanted to show you. And this is a compilation of Brain. And this is the history of German rock from 1972 to 1976. And inside of here, it's a gatefold. I'll show you that. And it shows you all the different albums that are on Brain, like Jane, Novalis, Claus Schulz, Release Music Orchestra, Harmonia, which I showed you, Grobschnitt, Guru, Noi, and the Scorpions. Actually, their first album, I believe, was on Brain because they're German, right? So that makes sense. Here's all the songs that are on this comp. So if you're interested in picking up a copy of this, it's got lots of great songs on here. It's got all those bands I just showed you. And yeah, so this is nice to have. So that's all. That's it. And that's all there is for tonight. I'll be back Sunday with my regular show. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. And I was going to try to go back here to where I can show you something real quick. I'm looking through my notes here. Well, not really show you something, but I'll tell you something. Next week is going to be the record label Harvest. It's a British record label. And I'm going to go ahead and show you all my records that I have from the Harvest label and tell you a little bit about Harvest Records. So that'll be next week, and then coming up, and then week after, we got the famous Charisma label. And then I'm going to end the series with the last one, which is going to be a surprise. So we'll talk to you soon. North Carolina Vinyl Picker, I'm out. And support them troops. I'll talk to you all on Sunday. I'll see you Sunday. I got to show you. I got quite a haul going here. I've been two antique malls this week. And I got a couple things in the mail. It's been crazy. And then I think I'm going to be hitting someplace Saturday too. So maybe I'll have that for you. I have a big old stack. So we'll see you Sunday. And be good. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.